I'm Megan, and this is Flipsyde. She's a 2010 Genesis Coupe. I got it about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And this is what it looks like now. So it started bone stock. It had a set of wheels on it, an intake. We've got an HKS intake, an HKS blow valve under the hood, as well as an HKS catback exhaust. And then everything else I've done myself. So we'll kind of walk through what I've done so far. I think we'll start at the front, and then that way we can just kind of work our way back. So my pride and joy is my Carbon Creations hood. I love this hood because it's got an actual working vent that goes into my intake. So I'm actually getting cold air. You're not blocking stuff off, which is great because it makes all the turbo sounds and the intake's super loud, which is good. We added a front lip just to get me lower. I used to be static and I rode like this far off the ground. It was brutal, but cool for style points. And then when we started doing shows more seriously, bags were the way to go. So we bought a set, installed them myself. I spent many hours laying under this thing, drilling holes, being a pain in my butt. We've got spec detail or headlights with LED bulbs in them. It's wrapped currently in TinyBot's Midnight Purple 3, but there are plans to change that. So you'll see videos of that. Maybe teach you guys how to do a little bit of wrapping, because I do that myself as well. What else we got? We got Fitment Industries Anovia Night wheels. They're 18 by 9.5 in the front. Got like 1.5 inches of stretch on the tire so that we could actually fit them. Not sure what the plan is for them this winter, because we're changing the body style. And I don't know if I'm going to tell you exactly what that means yet, but we may need new wheels. I've got low glow, as I'm sure you're going to see in some of the clips. I love it. Low glow is hands down the best. I would recommend them to anyone. What else we got going on in here? I did my rear windows in this. It's like a paisley pattern. So we cut out a sticker. I laid it on the inside so that you don't have like the lines and stuff. It's still a smooth window. And then it has been tinted in a luminous tint Amolite just to kind of pop that sticker off a little bit better. I had just the black on there for a show and you really couldn't see it that well unless a certain light hit it. So we put the tin behind it. Something a lot of people I don't think know you can do is put those stickers down and then tint behind it, but it's kind of a cool effect. We continued it onto the back window as well, just kind of in the corners here so that it's not so out of place just on the sides. And I got my Reckless banner back there. You guys should grab one. They're pretty cool. If you sweet talk Reckless G real nice, I might cut it in a different color, but we get the special ones because I make them. So we'll go back here. This is where a lot of the work has gone. I've got my tinted spec details. They do the sequential, so as you're turning, they flash back and forth. They call it like the Euro mod. This is an M&S rattan duckbill. I had it just bolted onto the car when it was green, and I didn't like the look of just like a green trunk and then you've got like this matte black duckbill. I didn't like the bolt-on look, and so last winter I looked to Jordan and I said, I'm going to mold my trunk. And he cursed me up and down his sideways because fiberglass and Bondo dust in the shop are not the greatest, as I'm sure some of you know. It gets everywhere. But needless to say, I did it because no one tells me no. So we molded it. I did most of it. The only part I needed help with obviously was like stretching fabric out. I really loved the way this turned out. And then these happened. We put 2 10s in there and they hit really, really hard. So I'm driving along, boom, 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 boom goes the base, and it cracked my fiberglass work. So that's something else we're gonna fix this winter, because obviously it kind of looks a little trashy. So we're gonna redo this. Riker, as you've seen in the previous videos, actually really wants to learn how to fiberglass and Bondo. So this is a good project. So you'll see me and him working on this together. He's off in the corner, so excited about it. That'll be a big project. And then if no one's actually done that before, you might maybe figure out it's not that hard to do. Just for show reasons, we actually flip-flop my trunk. So I can go through how to do this in another video too once we start working on the trunk. It's pretty simple. You pull the bolt, it flips down, and then it kind of sits on an angle like this so that you see the duckbill, it's not up in the air, but you can actually still see into the trunk to see my air setup and my subs. This sub setup, I'm very proud to say I did it all by myself. It turned out really good, like exactly how I wanted it to. It's got a layer of plexiglass that actually kind of floats up above the MDF box that the subs are in. And we've got an LED strip that runs all the way around. I don't know if my battery's actually charged enough to show you guys. Oh, there you go, look at that. So it runs all the way around, it loops it, gives it an extra bit of oomph. I know you guys have seen like the Infinity box and Sally. I wanted to do my own kind of hit on that, so that was my choice to do that. It's been pretty good. It was a feat, and I'm really proud to say that I could do it. This winter, we're gonna maybe add some hard lines in there, get some powder coating done. I'm gonna keep it fairly simple still though. My original plan was to kind of go crazy and make it like a roller coaster look in there. But I actually really like the simple look, so I think we're gonna keep it at that. So yeah, that's kind of what we've got going on the outside right now. There are lots of plans for changes this winter, so you'll be around to see that as well. We can go to the inside though, there's some cool stuff in there. So we're in here. I color matched it because that's what looks the best in my opinion. So I wrapped my interior pieces. This is from Unique Performance. It's my gated shifter. I get a ton of compliments on it because not a lot of cars actually have them. As far as I know, Unique is actually the only place that you can get this. It's paired with their short shifter as well, just so that it actually fits in the gates well. I really like it. It doesn't affect shifting at all. The only reason that it grinds at all is because of this. This was hand built by Jordan upon my request. We powder coated it to match my D&D steering wheel because again, matchy. So we did the one white stripe to match it. We did the black to match the rest of the car. I like it. It's a good centerpiece. It's clean. It's not super in your face, but it's cohesive with the rest of the car. That being said, with a color change, we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing in here because it can't be purple with the new color. I've got the Energy 2.0 quick release, so it does the ding, and I wasn't gonna get any other quick release. It had to be the ding one. So Jordan actually helped me pick this one because I was super indecisive, and it's the neochrome one. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, neochrome 2000s, like whatever, but I like it, so don't diss it. I'm gonna keep it. I think that the neochrome will work with the color, and I might actually add a little bit more. So we'll see what actually happens there. I've got my airlift management, as I'm sure you'll see in some of those videos. Riker's over here taking some video. We've got we've got the doors. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see them. We might actually have to get some B-roll of them because I pulled these things completely apart. I cut out rivets for like 2 hours to replace them because they were actually like a red leather and I didn't like the red. So we replaced them with black suede and again cleaned it up. This winter I have seats, so more of the red is going, which is fan-friggin-tastic because I've wanted these gone since I bought the car, but I will no longer have heated seats and that I'm sad about. So we may have to figure something else out there. My low glow switch is hidden over here. Again, low glow. Other than that, in here, that's kind of about it. I got my pin from my great grandma because she passed away and that's a way for her to stay with me. Other than that, we're good. Oh, maybe these will work today. Maybe, just see. Our batteries really don't like to stay going here. I don't know why, but there, we got some interior lights too. And all these lights, I know a lot of people don't like them, but it won me an award this last summer, so I don't care. I like them.
And even it's a Genesis.
It is a Genesis, you're right. All right, so now you have met Flipsyde, my pride and joy. We'll keep you posted on what's going on. There's some big shit happening, so you're gonna want to watch this. As always, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think because I always love feedback, even though I'm kind of a little spicy.